So this is our family, the Kelly family. We have 5 sons total. And back then, when Robert was diagnosed with medulloblastoma brain cancer on November 22nd, 2005, um, we weren't prepared for it at all. What family is? And so my first thought was, okay, I was taking a college course in ethics, and they talked about how wise it is to save the umbilical cord. And I wasn't planning on having any more children, but I thought, you know what, I should get pregnant and then save the cord for Robert, because leukemia is a risk after the radiation and chemo protocols he had done. So 2 months later, I got pregnant, which was awesome. We had William. But in these pictures, they all show Robert going through his cancer, and his brothers, and my husband and I. A lot of memories we made. I felt we needed to keep life as normal as possible. So I still took Robert, when his counts were up, to Chuck E. Cheese and all over the place. We did a lot of road trips. He loved Hot Wheels. And that was our Six Flags trip. And just, basic family, doing fun things. And then William was born. There's William. Today I'm kind of walking down memory lane. So then I want to move out, fast forward to the Make-A-Wish, and Robert's wish for Make-A-Wish. He was granted a wish. I learned that when we got into the ICU, and I met the social worker who told me that Robert was eligible for a wish with Make-A-Wish. And I said to her, well, that kind of concerns me, because isn't that for kids who are dying? And she said, no, it's for children with life-threatening illnesses. So we decided to hold off until 2007 for his wish. He would be done with all the treatment, and then what better time to go would be Christmas. So we got this greeting letter before, and the 2 wonderful volunteers came and threw a little party, and Robert had his little friend with him, and the mom, and all our kids. So we had a fun send-off party. And then as I was going through this box, I just came across all these memories 13 years ago. But as you can see, how important is Make-A-Wish Foundation for families and the children who had the wish. Just wonderful memories. We were there, because I wouldn't remember without looking at the dates, December 16 to the 22nd of 2007. And we did everything. I mean, I've been to Florida before. I used to drag the kids on those, and the husband on those timeshare tours where you'd get free tickets, but this was all free. I think I estimated it cost about $7,000 for our family to send us off with cash to eat. I mean, all expenses paid. Limo picked us up. So wonderful, beautiful memories. Always have them. Here was an outing. It was very cold in there. Yeah, that was wonderful. And William, he just made it. He got to go to the trip. Of course, he doesn't remember it, but everybody else does. It was wonderful because all of the sons were home. 13 years later, 2 were in the Navy, in another country, another part of the map. There's Reagan. He was just really fun. Wonderful big brother for Robert. He spent a lot of time at the hospital. And Reagan now is, he's 20 in college. And there's Danny, he's in the Navy, and Dennis is in the Navy. So it was just a wonderful memory that we have together, that Make-A-Wish made it possible, that the social worker puts you in touch with all of these wonderful organizations, not just Make-A-Wish, Candlelighters, Children's Cancer Association. They once bought a bike for Robert, the little cute red bike that we often see children riding through the hallways at the hospital, hooked up to the poles and on wheels, and the parents were chasing after them. So that was our life back in 2005 through 2006, and this was the wish that Robert chose, and we all got to go. And then this was the nice album that Give Kids the World put together. And another memory here, Robert Disneyland book created by a class of 2011, National Charity League. So all of these organizations come together. And so I can look back and remember those moments. And Robert just living it up on his wish without a care in the world. And there we are at Disney World having dinner, and there's, those fun Disney characters back then. I don't even know who they are today because the kids are all grown up pretty much. And yeah. So what wonderful memories. Couldn't have done it without the social workers, couldn't have done it without all of these generous people that donate, because without people donating to these causes, it wouldn't be possible. I don't know what he was thinking there. But he usually had smiles on his face there. He looked a little tired. Yeah, there he was happy. I mean, what better time to go to Disney and have your wish was Christmas time, when all the holiday lights are up, the characters are all decked out, Main Street, it's Christmas. And I feel so sorry right now with this COVID, because these wishes are not taking place, and they're having to get a lot more creative with the wishes while they're put on hold. But kids don't have time to wait. I mean, our pastor back then, his grandson was diagnosed at the age of 4 with glioblastoma. And when I heard that, I mean, that's the worst one you get. If Robert had to get a brain tumor, then the medulloblastoma was way better than the glioblastoma, because if you know anything about that tumor, it's pretty much a death sentence. So, I'm sorry we didn't fill out anything there, but little Josiah, he was gone within 5 months, and I had said to the family, oh, well, make sure you get in touch with Make-A-Wish, because they do have wishes, and he can have a wish. And the whole family went. And unfortunately, in the middle of the same wish trip that Robert had at Give Kids the World and Disney, he passed away. He went into a coma and he never woke up. But still, he was going to pass away. And better to pass away on a trip like this, where it's, you know, you're just away from the hospital, away from all the pokes, procedures, and you're just, it's a wonderful place that I believe God has allowed to exist for families. And as you can see, we made a lot of memories. So if you're looking to get into social work and you want a worthwhile place to work and take your love and your talents and dedication, you know, consider children who are fighting cancer, because, you know, the children, the families, they need you. There's Reagan, always had a smile on his face. So again, this was our family Make-A-Wish of 2007. And we will always have these wonderful memories that we can pull out and look at and remember. And God bless the social workers. God bless everybody who works together as a team at the hospitals to save these kids and give them the best chance possible, and then take moments to just make good memories that will last a lifetime.